right? No matter how you look at it, it's an investment to grow something. This next one is something I love to talk about. And we're just going to touch on it in this unit. But eventually we're going to really dive into it, and it is a fun subject. So I'll give you a taste of how fun it is as we just start to talk about it. So a unique design, sign, symbol, words, or combination of these employed in creating an image that identifies a product, good, and differentiates it from its competitors, a brand. When you think of a brand, what do you think of? Apple. What are other words that come to mind? How did I guess, Maddox? Walmart, Asics. There are so many brands. So let's think of words that can describe the brands. I'm going to put a brand up on my screen, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of it. I'm going to bring it over here to you now. And I love doing this one because it usually sparks a lot of different reactions. Let's talk about this right here. Let's talk about this. What do you see here? Nike is so mid. So mid. Talk to me about it. There's 20 people in this chat, and all 20 of you know the swoosh. So start talking to me about it. How does this make you? Tell me about Nike. What everybody has an opinion, and everybody's opinion about it right now is valid as long as it doesn't involve cuss words. Go. (2016) Nike basketball shoes. All right. Pricey. You don't get why they're so popular. They're not horrible, but there's better. Kat says same. I'm going to start calling some people out. Let's go. There is so many more people that should be in this conversation right now. Mason, Ryan, Emma, Aiden, Maddox. You nailed it. They're decent. Sadie, you like Nike. They're a decent sports brand. Like, originally, they came into the market as a sports brand, right? Like, they came for right there, the football. They came for baseball. They came into the market for that type of equipment. That was Nike. Now, did you guys know that like 7 years ago they pulled themselves out of mainstream stores to try to become an exclusive, high-end, kind of bougie line of clothing and shoes? Did you know that? They wanted to become more of a high-end exclusive. And so they pulled a lot of their products out of stores. Now I will tell you this.
They missed that one.
They missed the boat on that one. I mean, my personal opinion, which this is my personal opinion. What is that? Like, I don't understand, but I'm also 43 years old and, I'm not made to understand that stuff. Um, it is what it is. But usually when I show this, I want to ask you a question. Did it invoke any kind of emotion? Brands tend to invoke feeling. It should invoke feeling. Let's try this one. What do you see when you see this? When you think about the company, though, what do you think of? Carhartt? Maddox, you said something. High quality. We start to think of words when we think of brands like quality, durability, strength. This is a workers, outdoor laborers. This is kind of like a rugged type of feel when you start to see Carhartt. Um, Company gear. You see that underneath there. Carhartt company gear, meant and made for workers. Um, it was purpose driven, right? Um, and it is meant to be durable. I know that when my father goes and buys a Carhartt coat, he doesn't have any reservations about spending X amount of money on a Carhartt coat because it's going to last him for quite a long time. And he knows that. Maddox, you want to be an electrician? Yep, that's the kind of outfit you would want for outdoor wear. And spending the money on it up front will last you. You can rest assured that something like that would last you for several years. It's worth it. Yes. So, as we go through this and we're talking about brands, you're also going to be talking about building a brand and understanding brands in terms of a business opportunity that you may venture into. If something costs $200 in Carhartt, you you're probably going to have it for 5. Yes, you can make that last 5+ years. Market segments. Okay, who are you going after? What segment of group is somebody going after? Identifiable groups of individuals, family, businesses, and organizations um, in the market that we are targeting, okay, for various different purposes. And then a SWOT analysis. You guys are going to be doing a SWOT analysis at next week. Not this week. Next week, you guys are going to be doing a SWOT analysis. This is a situation analysis in which internal strengths and weaknesses of an organization and external opportunities and threats faced by it are examined to chart strategies. So we're going to take a look at SWOT analysis, how they're important, and how you do them. Even small businesses um, take a look at take a look at SWOT analysis and their competitors around them. I used to do these in the company that I owned because we would have different competitors come into our area at different times offering the same kind of services, and we needed to be aware of, what were they offering, what were they doing, um, what um, what threats did we face having somebody else come into the market around us, and what did we need to do to combat that. Some more topics that we're going to be going over. Excuse me. um, a type of license that a party acquires to allow them to have access to businesses, proprietary knowledge, process, and trademarks in order to allow the party to sell a product or provide services under the business name. Can somebody name me a franchise that you can buy? Tell me a franchise. They're all over the place. Yep, McDonald's. One of the best franchises I hear that you can purchase is more expensive. Yeah, nailed it. More expensive, but also one of the most profitable. Um, it is Chick-fil-A. Yes. Any one of those restaurants that you see out and about every day is a franchise that you can buy into. Incomings and outgoings of cash representing the operating activities of an organization. We have to be very aware of our cash flow. The amount of product which is available and the amount in which is desired, supply and demand. This is going to be a huge topic that we are going to be discussing in this unit. And value proposition, guys, this is one that I said that we are going to really heavily talk about along with SWOT analysis, is an analysis or statement of the combination of goods and services offered by a company to its customers in exchange for payment. It also includes benefits and values to the customer. Value proposition. Okay. The value proposition is almost similar to a mission statement. Do you guys know what a mission statement is? Give me your best shot. What do you think a mission statement is? So, a mission statement is a statement that drives a company, okay, or drives a business or an organization, and it tells the people what it is that the business does, or the company or the organization does. And it's almost that fallback point where that a business or an organization hangs its hat on to go back and say, this is our goal, this is our purpose, this is our being. And it is kind of like for marketing, it's the general purpose of a company or business. Okay. Now we need to know the franchisee. This is the one who purchases a franchise to run it. Okay. So, Maddox, if you go out and you decide, I'm going to purchase Chick-fil-A, you are the franchisee. Um, a particular market segment which a product, service, or marketing